WOTDA.TV.
Welcome to Australian Ultimate Mixed Championships 2017, not 70, from Nelson Bay, and a big thank you to the Port Stephens City Council for their sponsorship and helping Ultimate Australia give you this live production throughout whatever medium you're watching. Please share links via social media to the Australian Ultimate YouTube channel as well. We bring you on day two, this match, which is between West of the Divide, WOTD Wanderers, and Disgraceful from Western Australia. Disgraceful have been around for a couple of years. Looking at the WOTD Wanderers at the moment in yellow, they've been playing since about 2013. Group of ragtag Wanderers, west of the Divide, and from all sorts of country regional places. Ready to pull the disc. And the receiving team is Disgraceful, as I said, from Western Australia. So Disgraceful in blue, as I said, been around for a couple of years. This is their first AMUCs. Again, just a group of friends that have been playing together for a short time, looking to have fun here at AMUC. Both these teams in pool play, I think, had losses yesterday. So one of these teams is going to come away from this game with a win. There's a nice interception there from Disgraceful. That could be D Chang, one of their better players with the disc. Passes it off down the line. Dump back, doesn't manage to get the dump. A little bit too high, a little bit too fast. So Wanderers, that's a lovely strike cut. Picks it up, carries it into the end zone. Wanderers open their account 1-0. Wanderers with the pull. Nice slow flick forehand. Skims along the ground. We'll roll back a couple of metres. Disgraceful will take that couple of metre roll back. That's a lovely up the line there to an open player from Disgraceful. Nice sideline dump. See him get it off that sideline. So Wanderers putting on a zone at the moment. It's a nice mark there to prevent the dump. Always forcing sideline. Almost got a hand to that one. Open swing available to Disgraceful. Chooses to hold it up in the middle a bit. Now swings it. Gives the zone, gives the cup a bit of a breather. Small give goes. Another crash. Still count moving up. Over the top. That's a nice one. Moving it up the field quite nicely. Disgraceful through the zone. Lovely catch there. Nice bid attempt there by Wanderers. Laying out, there's a bit of intensity going on already. Even though both these teams might be near the bottom of their pool. So a little bit of slip there. I thought there might have been a bit of a hand in there. Just slipped. There's one down the line. It's going to come back in. Could even be a score. That's a beautiful put by Wanderers. So Wanderers get the turn. And they put their second score on the board. WOTDA Wanderers up 2-0. Wanderers with the pull. Again, another nice, low, flat one. Full length of the field. Almost a hand to that one for Wanderers. Wanderers really showing some good intensity in these first few points. That's a nice cut. Nice pop there. Getting the disc moving up the field. Now it's past the cup. There goes a long one by Disgraceful. There's potential here as a lovely D. This is great intensity out of the blocks by the Wanderers. So Wanderers being west of the divide from all sorts of country towns, Albury, etc. Don't get a lot of chance to play together. So this is one of the rare times during the year where they do actually get to come together in a group, practice their skills, practice a little bit of zone, practice a little bit of person defense, one-on-one defense. So you can see Disgraceful set up for a zone, bit of a pommy. Gets the disc moving quite quickly, nice swing. Over to the far side. Hammer over, there's two players there. They could raffle it, they did. Nice call, they chose who'd be getting that. Now it's moving up the field nicely. Number 16 with the disc in hand, dumps it back. It's a nice swing to the middle. Keep it moving. This is good work by Wanderers. Lovely interception. Relayed throw, and Disgraceful saw that. Sold the dummy and then ran for the D. So the Wanderers just there at the moment. Might be a bit of a trip on each other. Ankle or foot, I'm not too sure. That's on the replay. Back in game, we've got Disgraceful, big fake, sells the dummy again. Give go. Nice little flip over the top. A lot of hang time on that one. Giving Wanderers time to catch their breath on the zone. Becomes an easy, not so easy in the end. It's good field awareness by the zone and the mark from the Wanderers then to stop that easy dump from coming off. Disgraceful just being held up here at the moment. Of course, as he says that, what happens? Nice around on the far side of the field, outstretched arms of the Wanderers defence. It was a great outside in, giving Disgraceful their first score of the game. So it's now Disgraceful trailing Wanderers 2-1. The right-hand end looks like it's the end where we get to call gender ratio. Disgraceful calling for 4 men, 3 women. So a lovely pull by Disgraceful. The sideline goes wild over that pull. It's good to see them getting behind everyone on the field. It just lands in. Big swing over to the far side. And back again. Wanderers know how to move the disc and keep that cut from moving. But again, fast feet by Disgraceful. Managed to get that interception. Wanderers choosing one-on-one defence now. That one's just out of the reach, a little bit behind the cutter. Seen that a few times yesterday, sorry. And today's conditions are very good for ultimate. It's overcast. It's not too cool, it's not too warm. Hasn't been any precipitation to speak of, no wind. This is fine conditions for ultimate here. Just as the Wanderers just drop that disc. As we watch discussion going on here as to what happened. Both players in the mix. In the end, the turnover will stand. As the pop-up turns away just as the handler wanted to throw to him. I like the old school headband look. That one was never going to come off. A little bit too high, ambitious at the best. Disgraceful will pick up the disc about 15 metres, 10 to 15 metres out from their offensive end zone. Line cut, a couple of breaks available there. That disc will float, open space, doesn't pick it up. Do we have a second effort? We do. And there's a score. Again, look at the Disgraceful team, get around their players. Second effort back up, that's excellent to see. Disgraceful even it up 2 apiece. So we look at that again. Up goes the hammer. Just a small one to the centre of the field, but just not far enough out of the reach of Disgraceful. It's a beautiful pick up there down the sideline. Misses the first, here's the backup. Lays out to dive. Picks up the disc, Disgraceful go wild. Really liking the camaraderie in this Disgraceful team. Everyone's on the field listening to what's going to happen as the line call happens. Getting behind each other. That's what we like to see. It's what Ultimate's all about. Teamwork, camaraderie, just having fun, the love of the game. As the pull is caught by Wanderers quite nicely. A little bit of a wide swing there. One-handed grab on the swing, up the line. Not too much trouble here from Wanderers. Nice scuba over the top. Big fake down the sideline. And the zone just doing its job, making sure the Wanderers do a lot of passes. Just looking at their passes. Not all as spot on as maybe we'd like to see, and so there's high chance that the Wanderers just force them to make a few more passes, and there's going to be a turnover. Speaking of turnovers, Disgraceful look to the end zone for the score, and again just not able to get to that disc. It was a good opportunity to be had by the Disgraceful. Would have meant they would have taken the lead for the first time in the game. Not to be. But they are just meters out of the end zone, so if they can force a turn here and get the disc back, have a second effort. Nice over the top. Disgraceful team with fast legs. There's the swing. Wanderers looking to move it up the field. They're doing it quite nicely. They've gained about 10 meters at the moment through the dump swing passes. Quite a loose zone. That over the top one might be their undoing in the end, or it might be the one that helps them work it up the field. Nice gap through the zone there. Moving it on down the field. Big gainer there. Now they're in a good offensive position. Again, easy dump swing. A little bit floaty, gave Disgraceful almost an opportunity, put some pressure on the catcher. Nice through the cup, it's an easy flick. There's another one, big holes here in this zone. And execution at the end, just letting Wanderers down. But they have it at the right end of the field. What will Disgraceful do here? Maybe a couple of passes and a big huck, gain that field advantage, gain that ground. Disc is tapped in. It's a nice give-go gainer. Almost a hand in there. Definitely relayed that one. There's the big one I was talking about. A big gainer, it's floating nicely. Will he lay? Will she lay? No, it was a great throw. Wanderers looking to work it up the field. There is very, very slight breeze here going from left to right. Actually, it is gusting just as I said that. So it's picking up. Looks like we might have a bit of a windy day ahead of us. No rain to speak of. Bureau of Meteorology forecast for 0 to little rain. Makes for a nice change from yesterday. Second grab effort there to take the disc. Moving up through the middle. 25 meters out from the defensive line. Again, I like the way Wanderers keep this disc moving, keep the zone moving, changing the angles. Lots of through opportunities. There's another through opportunity right there. Nice disc in front of 19 to run onto. 19 loves those big fakes. Again, almost look like Disgraceful trying to bait those throws through the middle, seeing if they can use their legs to get the D. But it's not coming off at the moment. Wanderers equal to the task. It's a nice easy one. 3 meters out from their end zone now. On the sideline. They want to get it off here, otherwise there could be a turn. There's the turn I was talking of. Just trying to thread it a bit too neatly. And look for the big huck here. One throw down the field, making Wanderers do another 20, 30 passes to bring it back up. Nice through the middle. Here it comes. Oh, going deep now. It's not coming. Nice, it'll give up the line. Well, the turn happened, not with a big throw, but again, it has worked its way down most of the field. Now they're past the cut. Wanderers at the halfway mark. Little scuba over the top. Again, baiting 7 from Disgraceful. Ah, little drop there. Little bobble, had it easy. Making the decision between two-handed alligator catch or two-handed rim catch. It's a high one over the top. Nice inside break, across the field. Nice pick up as well. Seven getting good separation on that dump. Nice one-handed grab. There's the big one, bit bladey. Wanderers again pick up the disc on the right on the front of the defensive end zone line. Another big through the middle. Disgraceful, stuck behind the disc now. Big movement from the Wanderers. And another turnover right in the end zone for the Wanderers. Both teams looking to make something happen here. It's been a long point. At the moment, both teams running out of legs. You can see them getting a bit tired, a bit frustrated. There's the big end-to-end end zone stuff here at the moment. Zone gets put on. I'd like to see Disgraceful just tighten up a bit in their zone. It's those little holes they want to close up. Again, through the middle, that's a bit of a Swiss cheese sandwich right there in the middle. 19 goes for the big huck. And again, stopped on the end zone line. Three with great anticipation there from Wanderers. That's going over the back. And again, D'd by Disgraceful. Timeout. And that's what I was expecting. After this long point, both teams just need to catch their breath, figure out what is the tactic we're going to use here. So here looking at that D, beautiful D by number 3. Obviously read the play and gets the hand in there. That's great work by Boatman. Ash Boatman, I think she's actually coaching the under 22 or 24 men's team at the moment. So she's done well to get that position. And there's the reply. Tried to get the score straight off of that D. Little ambitious over the top of the head of the receiver. Disgraceful saw that, getting an easy D back. The wind really has picked up. You should be able to hear that on the microphones at the moment. It's gone from virtually nothing to half a gale force wind in the space of 5 minutes. And it's stopped again. So it's going to be gusting on and off here. Easy give go. That was almost straight to the yellow player. Again, Boatman in the way. It's like she had a magnet for the disc on her because it went straight to her. That one dropped a little low but picked up nicely. Now they're knocking on the door. Toes the line, she's in. Relief, sigh of relief on the Wanderers there. It was a very long point, 27 minutes into the 70-minute game that we have here. And it's the Wanderers that get the score to pull ahead 3-2. So Wanderers with the break to come up 3-2. Graceful with the work to do now. Moving into a headwind, going right to left of screen is the way they're moving. The wind going left to right of screen. That one's over the head. Second effort not successful in retrieving that disc to retain possession. Turnover, Wanderers will take possession, but 30 metres out from their end zone. Big swing, that's held up in the air. Possibility for D there. Easy crash pop. 15 not pivoting. That's a nice crosswind. It's like a bullet. And the wind again playing a little bit of havoc there. Disgraceful. Just need to settle this down a little bit. Work it up the field nicely. Don't need to do anything too silly. Just have sure throws. That's not going to be a sure throw. So Wanderers defense comes through for, again, an easy D. Dan to pick it up. Dumps to Liz. Liz, one of their better players. Liz Latrobe. And that's a beautiful down the line outside in flick. Gained some ground to Hart. Back to Dan. Through the middle. Picked up nicely off the ground. Easy D. Probably could have caught that small give and go, made a bit more ground, but that's okay. It's all about settling themselves down. Bit of direction there. Looks like something's happening on the ground. I didn't quite catch that one. Someone might have been a bit of collision. Don't think we have a replay on that one at the moment. So resident weatherman Mike Palmer predicted a little bit of rain today, and it still might come. Little spots here and there. Hard up against the line there. The bid, just overbid on that. Moving it down the line really well here. Small gain there. Does that work up the sideline? Dump, give, go. Could possibly score like this. I have a feeling if they try and push this one more time, there could be a Wanderers hand in there to get the defense. But by the same token, if they have a nice quick throw, quick movement, they might be able to jump it into that corner. Anything's possible here at the moment. These two teams neck and neck, really tight play. Pushing everything they can, getting every little ounce out of this disc movement that they can. That one could have been the one which was so close to jumping in. High stall count. That's it, there's a turnover. Beautiful awareness of the sideline there. Big swing to Latrobe. And nice movement down the near sideline. Wanderers now 4-2 up. Let's look at that movement again. Dump. Big swing, that was an arrow pass there. Nice pop to the middle. Beautiful vision and foresight. Outside in flick to the end zone for the score. Wanderers with a zone. The wind being decisive in that turnover. Boatman picks up the disc, swings to Hearts. Little 1-2 give off the sideline, far side. Wind's picking up a bit. Nice pick up off the ground. Boatman with the disc again. Need to get it off that sideline. Nice containment here on the sidelines. Not really giving anything to the Wanderers. And a bit too bladey for the receiver there, and it did dip. It dropped quite quickly at the end. Chang with a nice over and around. A little bit too much there for Lee. Now this quick movement. Give 1-2. Now getting a little bit of precipitation here. A few spots. Players having contend now, not only with wind, but a wet disc. Strong grab there. Cheng doing a bit of direction there. It's a nice eye down the sideline. Even in these conditions, seeing some good movement, good disc skills from both teams. Too big a throw with a defender right on her tail, giving her plenty of opportunity for the D. Nice ground that was made up by Graceful then, but just not enough speed in the legs to get the D. So Wanderers now with another score, pulling ahead 5-2. There's the D. And a big throw to the front of the end zone. Great work, great movement. There goes the pull. The rain is coming in a little bit heavier now. give go down the line. Disgraceful now over halfway. A lovely D there by Wanderers. Oh, that's a bullet, and it's down on the ground. Disgraceful with the score. It's a low bullet there. Pull from Disgraceful. Bit of a hand in there. Could be a violation, could be a strip in there. No, it's play on. Wanderers opting to go for one-on-one defense. There's an inside break. Not enough separation from the player, not enough disc in front of the receiver as well. The receiver had to stop dead in their tracks, allowing the defense to come through, take that D quite easily in the end. It's a beautiful underthrow, great pressure, defensive pressure right on the heels of that, causing again another turnover. Graceful bring another one back. 2 in a row. Close the gap, narrowing it to 1. Graceful with a pull. Big huck. Just bounced out of the hands of the Wanderers player. Strong winds here, just gusting. Nice layout attempt there. That might go in the highlights reel. Just towing in the line there. It's good awareness. Again, this near sideline playing a big role in this match. Big speculator, out of the hands, double grab, back up grab. Wanderers with the score, they're happy about that one. Wanderers extend their lead again. Here it comes, wind gust, speculator, bounces out of the hands, eyes only for the disc. Safe collection there on that second grab.
Can you thumb through?
That's a lovely D there. It's a bit hard to get that disc. Just being placed 3 meters from the sideline so it can be walked back in. Wanderers with the disc. We'll be looking to put it up. It will always be a bit bladey on that side. Always a hard one to catch. Expect a big bomb here. Try and make some ground. Bit of old school yardage. Huck and set. There's a beautiful pick up off the toes by Disgraceful. Almost a no-look, big backhand outside in. Chang wanting to do some direction there, letting his team know where they need to be in order to get the disc. Travel called on that one. Disc tapped in. So Wanderers choosing to put the zone back on after feeling one-on-one defense wasn't working. And Disgraceful getting a couple back. Quick movement, holding it up in the middle there, letting that zone get set. Gets a hand in there. That's good work. Always wanting that big wind up. Number 0 didn't have the legs to chase after that one. These scubas and big OIs are going to be a bit harder to do as this day goes on with that gusty wind. They're coming off at the moment. My gut just tells me that they can't keep it up without those turnovers. And it looked like there was a direction from the Wanderers that it may not have actually come back in, in which case it might come down, back in play further down the field. Indeed, that's what's happening. So Wanderers bringing the disc back in where it was thrown, almost at the halfway mark. This was a better bomb and a solid grab. No one's in front. Great decision making there. Uses the dump option rather than try and force something which wasn't there. Things change up their angles. Wanderers get the disc, get the score. Great work from the Wanderers. That was a better put. Not so much angle on that one. High fives all round. Let's look at that one on replay. There it is. Much better put to the end zone, that one, than the previous few. No one's in front. Possibly could have put something out in front of that leading player. Decided to go for the dump though. Defense having to readjust everything. Wanderers get the score. It's a nice little flick that will roll a bit and come out the sideline. Gaining a few metres on that roll. It did roll out a bit further down. Bit of a hole there. Wanderers with a zone. Disc in front of the main part of the zone though at the moment. Now it gets dumped and swung. Another big dump there. Power dump. Big bid and bite on that swing. Keep that cup moving. This looks like more of a traditional 3-3-1 zone. And that disc just in front of the receiver. Nice undercut. Disgraceful going one-on-one. Player streaming deep. Fingertip grab. Looks for the dump. No look dump. No pivot. No look dump. Great layout bid to save that. Keep the disc alive for the Wanderers. That's an inside break. Beautiful play there. Outstretched hand for number 7. There's a nice cut. Sold that one into trouble. 2 yellow players going for the same disc. Looking out for the collision. In the end, dropping the disc. Looking for solid cuts here from everyone. Great effort there on the bid. That'll go into highlights reel as well from this game. Nice undercut. Back up. Wasn't able to get the third set of hands to that. Through the middle of the zone. Crossfield to number 9. Down the sideline. Easy score. That's what Disgraceful want. Let's look at this movement again on the replay. It's a big swing. Nice movement, changing the angles up. Not giving that zone any opportunity to readjust on the angles with a great score there. So an interesting change up here now. We've got gender. We go from 4-3 to 3-4. So let's see which team this favours. There goes the pull. Just got the feeling that the ladies in Disgraceful might be a bit zippier. Maybe the ladies from the Wanderers can counter that zippiness with a bit more skillful knowledge and awareness. Disc is in, break. Just, I felt the intensity on that catch, wasn't there? Bit of a casual catch. Just bouncing out of the hands, giving the Wanderers the turn. There's a call on that play. Let's see if the turnover will stand or not. How much did it affect things? So not playing continuation, contested stall. In my mind, probably should have just been the turnover downfield. But yes, the Frisbee gods come into play, and there's a turnover right on the offensive end zone of Disgraceful. Bit of a no-look throw. It works anyway. Disgraceful score. There it is. Holds up a little bit. But Disgraceful getting, number 94 getting that goal. So the biggest lead of this match has been by 3 points to the Wanderers. That's been cut back to just a 1 point lead now. Disgraceful putting in some hard effort over the last 4 to 5 points. Score is now 7-6 to Wanderers. Will Disgraceful be able to come back and take the lead by full time? Pick's been called. Players will be allowed to catch up there, make their position. Ash Boatman with the disc, number 3 for the Wanderers. Nice throw down the side. Near side pocket. Nice cut in, nothing showing. Speculator again. It's almost an action replay of one we saw earlier by the Wanderers. This time it's held. And it was a high stall count. Jen's discussing that at the moment. Was there a fast count involved in that? And the score will stand. Wanderers getting 2 point advantage now over Disgraceful. There is high stall count coming up. There's the catch. Still about 5, 6 at the moment. There it goes. There wasn't a dump on hand for her. And safe hands in the end. Thank you for the Port Stephens Council for sponsorship. Please come along, visit, enjoy your stay up here. Summer's coming, good weather, harbours, marinas, boats. Plenty of sunshine will be coming later in the year, just not quite at the moment, but we are assured it is coming. There's some great bushland to come walking in as well here at Port Stephens. Come to Nelson Bay, come to Shoal Bay. We thank them very much for their sponsorship. Speaking of events that are coming up, we've got the Sydney Women's Hat also, which is coming up November 19th. If you're in Sydney, around Temper region, just north of Sydney, I believe, but I'm sure we'll get a few comments if I'm incorrect in that one. Just come along. It's such a fun hat to play in, Sydney Women's Hat. Get onto the AFTA website, get onto the New South Wales Ultimate Frisbee Australia website as well. Sign up for that one. Some highlights there. So welcome back after half time. Wanderers take half 8-6 against Disgraceful. A nice defensive pressure there again from Disgraceful, just hot on the heels of the Wanderers in cutter. And there we have a siren for soft cap, so we will play this point out. Just out of the reach of Disgraceful there, possibly also just out of field as well. So if Disgraceful get this point, they'll narrow the gap to 7-8. The game will be to 9. Wanderers needing to work the disc up the field. Conditions here again back to normal. Normal being no wind and no rain at the moment. So look for hucks, look for easy throws. Shouldn't be too many turnovers with those factors affecting. If we're going to get a turnover, it's just going to be through defensive pressure or skill error. And what a safe set of hands, almost blindsided. Over the top, scores. Wanderers in the lead, 9-6, game to 10. Here we're looking at the Wanderers over the top, no look, having to come back to look at that at the last minute, managed to gather that up. Look at the relief on the face there of the Wanderers player. Heartbreak by Disgraceful as well. No turnover ultimate is what Disgraceful is all about at this point in time if they're to win this game. Nice pop. This is a hard zone to break now. You can see the intensity that Wanderers have. Great grab there by number 13. That's a throwaway. Didn't quite have balance on that throw. There's a big pull, big put to the end zone. Almost came down with it. Really need to get that disc moving. Don't want to hold it up because this zone by the Wanderers is exceptional in this last point. They really are putting the pressure on. You can see they've lifted it up an extra notch. They don't want to lose this one. They want to put it away right now. They want to force the turnover just like that there. They're getting in Disgraceful's head. 15 to pick up the disc. Wide stance there. Nothing coming. Inside break. There's the score. There's the Wanderers' first win of the tournament. And aren't they happy? Oatsy with the throw. Nice low inside release. There is Oatsy. Nice low throw. Direct straight on the chest. There it is. Nothing the defender could do about that one. That's a beautiful throw. Textbook throw. Textbook pancake catch. Safe hands. Middle of the disc. So just finishing off this match here, it was a great win to the Wanderers. 10-6, I believe was the score in the end. As we watch the Spirit Circle, again, big thank you to Port Stephens Council for their sponsorship. Stay tuned during the day. Shout out on your social media circles. Let them know that the Australian Mixed Ultimate Championships 2017 are being held down here at Nelson Bay, New South Wales, Port Stephens Council. More matches to come during the day. Live streaming 5 matches per day. We're on all day today and tomorrow.
WOTDA.TV